Hello Sage Creek, welcome back to another episode of The Sage.
I'm Nadia Razzaq.
And I'm Nick Cepek.
We've got a packed show today, starting with a package on the ASB Student Store reopening,
An informative piece about student loan forgiveness,
a feature of Sage Creek's art mural scene,
and a sports update.
Let's get into it.
Hey Nadia, have you visited the ASB store yet?
No, I haven't.
Well, Tomiris, Angela, and Sebastian have a story on the student store reopening. Let's check it out.
We were finally able, after 2 years, to make enough money to restock the student store, so we were finally able to buy a lot of new gear. And the kiosk that we were using last year, it's just not big enough to do the business that we want to be able to do out of it. You know, we really want to supply our students and our community with Sage Creek gear so that when they're out around, they're wearing and representing Bobcat Nation.
So right now we're selling our Spirit gear. We're also selling our ASB Spirit packs. So that's your discounted dance tickets. That's the free admissions to all the athletic games. And then also like freebies and goodies throughout the year. So we're selling that there. We're doing replacement IDs. And then when dance time comes, you can buy your dance tickets there and turn in your dance agreements.
We just got hats. The students are coming up with new things to buy. We want to buy new fanny packs, get new beanies, new pajama pants. We want foam fingers and pom-poms. It will be a unification. It's a centralized area. You know that that's where it's at. We can point to it, and it's going to look bigger and better, and hopefully people will want to purchase the items to come into the games and support, and that in itself will create an even bigger, better community.
Yeah, I would say it's fun like taking orders and stuff and like working the register, because I don't know, it's just something you don't get to do like a lot, so I just think that's really, it's exciting, fun.
The student store is located in the 1000 building on the second floor in between the student bathrooms, and the hours are Tuesday and Thursday. You can come in at lunch or after school, and on Wednesdays you can come before school or after school.
All the new merch looks great.
Definitely. I want to get a new sweatshirt, but I have a terrible spending problem.
Isabella, Emma, and I have some information on recent student loan forgiveness plans. Sending it over. On August 24th, President Joe Biden announced a three-part plan to push forward student debt relief efforts. Depending upon income, between $10,000 to $20,000 can be forgiven on the basis of individual or household income. AP government teacher Charity Fisher provides further context on the plan.
This decision by the Biden administration has been a pretty hot topic in American politics. Some people really praise the plan because it can be helpful for the middle class voter. It can provide help with student debt. Many Americans, as you know, have significant student debt, and so this $10,000 is just an opportunity for them to have less loan repayments. But on the other side, some voters are concerned that this is essentially a loan that wasn't repaid by a voter. So they took out a loan, they made an agreement to pay it back, and then they've been excused from that debt. So it's controversial, of course, because we're talking about a lot of money being forgiven.
Psychology teacher Brian Coe and senior Aiden McDaniel speak to limitations of the plan.
If people are continuing to go to college at these exorbitant rates, it's basically saying that the practice of getting educated in this country and the loan process in this country is predatory in nature. Young kindergartner today is going through public education, K-12, and then they go to college. It's not going to be this thing of having to choose between one or the other simply because they can't afford it. It should be something of, if they want to go be an engineer, they should do that, and they should have the means to do that. And if you don't, education, college is going to be something that only is for the wealthy.
I think it's a nice gesture, but at the end of the day, I don't think it's tackling the core issue that is student loan debt, nor do I think it's even making a substantial enough change to the student loan debt that already exists. Teenagers are making this decision very young before they fully understand just how much money they are committing to. And I think that is definitely something the government could help address.
I also think that students need to be informed because you're going to be future voters. And these are the types of policies that you're going to have to decide if you're okay with.
To learn more about the Student Debt Relief Plan, refer to studentaid.gov. This has been Nadia Razzaq, Isabella Bernabeo, and Emma Allsbury reporting for The Sage.
Wow, I learned so much.
Me too.
Sage Creek has an awesome VAPA department.
Let's check out Sage Creek's art mural scene with Levi, Nick, and Jacob.
As you walk onto campus, you might notice the Academic Mall's newest art installation, Grace Martin's Genius Project, an 11 by 10 foot tribute to Sage Creek students.
This is my mural. I worked on it over the summer with my family. I was really excited to work on this project because last year we started a program called PALS, and I really wanted a way for the student body to understand what it was and just to familiarize yourself with the program, and this is the outcome of it.
Working with art teacher Miss Herrick and the Sage Creek PALS team, Grace hopes to remind you that you matter.
I really do believe in the importance of mental health and making sure you check in with yourself from time to time. That's why I did the You Matter in all caps, big and bold. And it's just something I firmly believe in, and I think every student should know.
Grace has covered the mural with a multitude of inspirational words and phrases. However, there are a few that stand out to her.
My favorite part of it is the You Matter, because it's so true and it applies to everything. And my other favorite one was Valued, because I struggle with mental health myself, and just kind of reminding yourself that no matter what you do, you're always valued.
Grace's passion for art has translated into a mural that she hopes to inspire the student body.
I just think it'll really brighten up the campus and remind people how special they are and how important they are.
This has been Levi Underwood, Jacob Dougherty, and Nick Cepek reporting for The Sage.
The murals look beautiful.
There's so much going on campus, even sports. Here's Leah with our weekly sports update.
Howdy Bobcats, this is Leah Ertel bringing you sports for this week. Yesterday, girls volleyball had their first league match versus Torrey Pines. Cross country has the Bobcat Invitational on Saturday at 8 a.m. On Tuesday, all sports will be played at home. Girls field hockey plays Westfield. Girls tennis plays another league game versus Canyon Crest Academy. And girls golf plays Torrey Pines. Make sure to come out and support your fellow Bobcats. You can purchase your tickets on GoFan.com or with an ASB sticker. That's all for this week, folks. Sending it back to the anchors.
Thank you for joining us this week.
We're publishing new articles daily at thesagenews.com, so be sure to check it out.
And stay up to date by following us at The Sage Publication on Instagram and Twitter as well. This has been Nick Cepek
And Nadia Razzaq reporting for
The Sage.